What's going on, people? Person Talking, I am back again, and today I want to talk about this thing what Xavier Woods has said this weekend, and he basically said that the wrestling fans are entitled infants, and to a point you can say the smart, sorry, and I would agree with him on the smart bit, but you cannot say all wrestling fans, and this is why I really think that the wrestling, like the wrestlers, some of the wrestlers are really smart because if you look at, say, if a fan on Twitter, say if a Raw or SmackDown, and say, like, not even your favorite, say, like, something obvious was not going on right in the show, and you had, you had filler and stuff like that, you had, like, maybe Shawn Michaels come back and do whatever. If you didn't like that, somebody like a Goldust or a Road Dogg would come on Twitter and say, oh, if you don't like it, it's a put up or shut up thing, and then they'll block you on Twitter. Look at JBL, like he went on a fucking rant this past weekend. I know it's not about the wrestling fans, but look at him. He's another guy. Like if you fucking say anything bad about JBL or anything about the company, you will soon block. Well, I don't think I'm blocked on Twitter by JBL, yeah, but he was going on from Cody Rhodes about the fucking Dallas Cowboys and whatever. But yeah, um, him and Cody were going back and forth and stuff. So, and the thing is, like, why is it that the wrestling business, like, why is it that us as fans cannot criticize the product and make the product better? Without us as fans, there would no be there wouldn't be a WWE, there wouldn't be a professional wrestling business because us as fans, we buy the tickets, we buy the merch, we watch we buy the network, we used to also buy the pay-per-views, and also, I've been watching wrestling for 20 years, almost 20 years I've been watching wrestling, and obviously I started in the Attitude Era, 99, and, good and bad, but I've got to say, when the things have gone bad, and some things were bad in the Attitude Era, they weren't all rosy and all good, they had some shit back then, and same with the Russell Aggression Era. Every bit of of pro wrestling has its ups and downs, and you're gonna criticize it, and it's like a movie. Like if you go into a theater and you see a movie, I don't know, like what was on recently, like The Grinch. That's like a new Christmas movie that's come out, the reboot of The Grinch. Say you didn't like The Grinch, and it's a classic Christmas movie, and they did it. The first one was real good in 2000, when he stole Christmas, and the second one isn't doing so well. And you have these forums on on the internet, and then you have the movie producers saying, "Oh, put up or shut up." Like they're critics because they are fans of the movie and they want to see how good the sequel is or how good the thing is. It's like a sports team. Like if you support a soccer team, an NBA team, or if it's basically basketball, if your team isn't doing so well, then you're basically going to get on the back and say, "Listen, can you improve this? Can you improve that?" And I can maybe show you this way how to do it, instead of just going, instead of somebody coming out and saying, "Oh, well, if you don't like what we're doing, then you're just entitled," and stuff like that. Like, why do why do wrestlers just act so bad? It's not even just wrestlers, but like the wrestlers. I even say this, and I'm gonna say it again. The wrestlers, they say the fans are the biggest marks, and I was agree. The smarks, I agree. I don't like the smarks. Like they have ruined the wrestling business, in my opinion, with their chanting and their too sweet woo woo. I fucking hate that. And their what chant. Don't even get me started on what chants, but stuff like that. And you have fucking us fans. The the fans that are actually proper wrestling fans and don't get fucking butthurt every time that something's edgy. Because another thing that wrestling fans don't like is when you want something edgy, they soon go on the fucking PC thing because they don't know what they want. This problem with society today. Like people don't want Trump, and people want Trump, and what do people actually want? And it's like one minute you want something, the next you don't want it. Like nobody can get pleased in this world today. And I'm not talking pro wrestling. I'm talking about fucking sports. I'm talking about politics, anything like that. And I'm not a politics guy. I don't care about it, but I take an interest in bits of it because obviously I'm an adult, so I've got to pay attention to some of it to a degree, and stuff like that. But yeah, what do you guys think about this video? I know I kind of went off the rant about the whole thing, but what do you guys think about Xavier Woods' comments? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and yeah, I'll leave you, what do you guys think in the comments. I'll stop saying that word, and I'll chat you guys later.